Hey guys, Josh here. In this week's guitar lesson, we're going to be looking at how to read guitar tab. Okay, so let's take a look at some guitar tab that you might see. As you can see on our tab, there are 6 lines. These are the strings on the guitar. So the very bottom line is our low E string. Our second line is the A string. Third line is the D string. Fourth line is the G string, fifth line B string, and then the sixth line, our top line, is the high E string. And now you should see a number on one of our lines. Okay, so we have got the number 5 on our third line, which is our D string. This simply means that we place one of our fingers down on the 5th fret of the D string, and then we pick that string with our right hand. Next, you might see some numbers that are stacked in a line. This is a guitar chord. Okay, so for us, we have a D major chord. Okay, so this is shown with a 0 on the D string, so our third line, and then a number 2 on our G string, and then we have a 3 on the B string, and then on our high E we have a 2, which means to fret on the 2nd fret of the high E string. Okay, and these are all in a line because they are chords, and for a chord we're gonna strum. Okay, so what that means is we play all the strings at the same time essentially. Okay, if we were to pick this chord individually, the numbers would not be in a line, they would be after each other. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the letters and symbols that you may see on a guitar tab. So for our tab, we have got a slide. Okay, and the slide is normally shown with a diagonal line or an S. Okay, this is usually in the middle of 2 numbers. So for us, we have got 3 on the D string, so our 3rd fret. And then we have got S, or our diagonal line, and then we have got 5 on the D string. This means the 5th fret. Okay, but rather than play the 5th fret, we're going to play the 3rd fret D and then slide our finger up. Okay, I'll do a separate lesson on slides, but essentially it's where you pick the note, you keep it pressed down, and then you move your finger. Okay, next one you may see is a hammer-on. This is shown using a H and sometimes a little kind of a sad face, a sad line face, okay, underneath the H. So for us, we got our 3rd fret D and our 5th fret D again, but there's a H in the middle of them. It means that we pick the 3rd fret D and then hammer one of our fingers onto the 5th fret D. Okay, usually with a hammer-on you will also get a pull-off. This is shown by a P rather than a H. Okay, so for our example, we are going back essentially. We are picking the 5th fret D, and then we are pulling off to the 3rd fret. This means pulling our finger off the string. Okay, so when you play this 5th fret D, usually your first finger will be playing the 3rd fret D already, and then you get the pull off. Next symbol you might see is a B. Again, it will be sandwiched in between two numbers. So for us, we have got 7, B, 9 on the G string. This means we will bend from the 7th fret up to the 9th fret on the G string. Okay, and a bend is where you pick the note and you bend the string up, reach the pitch, and then go on with your playing. And the final one you'll see is a little wavy line. Okay, this means vibrato. So vibrato means lots of mini bends essentially. It's really good to do it to the pulse of the song. Okay, so to do this, we will pick the 7th fret of the G string, and then we've got our wavy line, so that means vibrato. Okay, so these are the basics of guitar tabs. There is obviously more that you may see on a guitar tab, but the majority of them will include these kind of symbols, numbers, chords, etc. Okay, I hope you found this informative. If you got any questions about this, then leave a comment and I will get back to you. Hope you have a great week and I will see you next week. Don't forget, if you like this video, click subscribe, click the bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a lesson. So let's delve into it.